What if one car brand defined American muscle for 100 years?
From raw beginnings in 1915 to the roaring beasts of today, Dodge didn't just build cars, it built legends. Through war, speed, and innovation, every decade brought more power, more attitude, more dominance. This is not just evolution. This is transformation. Get ready to witness 100 years of muscle. In minutes. The story of Dodge begins in 1915 at a time when the automobile industry was still finding its identity. Founded by the Dodge brothers, the company quickly built a reputation for something rare in those days: reliability. While others focused on style, Dodge focused on strength. Their vehicles were durable, dependable, and built to last in harsh conditions. These early machines weren't flashy, but they were trusted. Farmers, workers, and families relied on them every day. By the 1920s and 30s, Dodge had become a symbol of American engineering: simple, tough, and honest. This foundation of durability would shape everything that came next, setting the stage for a legacy that would soon explode into power. As the world entered one of its darkest periods, Dodge stepped up in a way few brands could. During World War II, the company shifted its focus from civilian cars to military machines. Dodge trucks became essential on the battlefield, carrying troops, supplies, and hope across dangerous terrain. These vehicles weren't just transportation. They were lifelines. Built to survive mud, explosions, and extreme environments, they proved Dodge's unmatched toughness. After the war, that same rugged DNA carried into civilian vehicles. America was changing. And so was Dodge. The brand began to blend strength with style, preparing for a new era. An era where power wouldn't just be functional. It would become a state. The 1960s marked a turning point, the birth of American muscle. And Dodge didn't just join the movement. It helped define it. Cars like the Charger and Challenger roared onto the streets with aggressive designs and powerful V8 engines. This wasn't just about getting from point A to point B. This was about speed, dominance, and attitude. The streets became racetracks. And every driver wanted to feel that raw power under the hood. Dodge became a symbol of rebellion, loud, bold, and unapologetic. It was a golden era where horsepower ruled everything. And Dodge stood at the center of it all. But as regulations tightened and fuel crises hit, this era of pure muscle would soon face its biggest challenge.
After decades of change and challenges, Dodge made a comeback that no one could ignore. The early 2000s marked the rebirth of muscle, and Dodge came back stronger than ever. The Charger and Challenger returned, but this time, bigger, bolder, and more aggressive. With the introduction of SRT models, Dodge pushed performance to new extremes. Supercharged engines, roaring exhaust, and designs that demanded attention. These cars weren't just modern. They were a tribute to the past, reborn with new technology. Dodge proved that muscle wasn't dead. It had simply evolved, and now it was louder than ever. Today, the automotive world is changing faster than ever, and Dodge is once again evolving. With the rise of electric vehicles and new technologies, the definition of power is being rewritten. But Dodge isn't leaving its legacy behind. It's transforming it. The future of muscle is no longer just about engines. It's about instant torque, advanced systems, and futuristic design. Imagine a new generation of Dodge, silent, but explosive, clean, yet still aggressive. The question is no longer if muscle will survive, but how it will evolve. One thing is certain: Dodge will continue to push boundaries, just like it always has, because muscle is forever.
A century of power, and it's not over yet. Which Dodge era is your favorite? Comment below and subscribe for more legendary evolutions.